Hi everyone, it's Jen. I know it wasn't too long ago that I had been doing a long coming playtest, and there were some unexpected bugs that I ran into. So I really just wanted to update as quickly as possible. So I didn't really get a chance to make a video on my progress, which I wanted to update you, anybody who might be following the development on this game. So I am working on the endings now. I'm totally excited for 2021, and my goal, and this is a very like I think an ambitious goal. I would like to have the game finished for Mikhail and Keska's routes by the end of February. That's my current, like, I've got written down in my calendar. I've got it broken down on like how much I would have to get done every day. So if I can stick to that schedule, that would be awesome, and I would love to be able to have all the endings out by then. As you can see here on my project screen, I've got the epilogue started, and I'm planning on having a different ending for the player's relationship status, whether they decide to go a friend route or a romance route with the companion, and then based on what the highest trait is: empathy, logic, or power. The endings are going to be pretty different. I'm planning on writing each ending as a separate script, so there won't be like overlap of events. There won't be overlap of dialogue. They're going to be pretty different. Even some of the scenes, as far as like the location and what happens, is going to be different. When I was originally coming up with this story idea, I thought there might be some endings where certain characters would die. Then I decided I really didn't want to penalize the player for choosing like a power route over like a logic route or over a empathy route, because I don't think that I wanted to have a right or wrong way of kind of like tackling these problems that the protagonist is trying to overcome. I think that there is a kind of an assumption when playing games that there's like a good and an evil way of resolving the issues, but I don't really see like power being a more evil way of trying to resolve things as empathy. More just like power is more trying to exert more personal control, versus empathy would be more reliance on other people. So yeah, I decided that I wasn't going to have any unhappy endings per se. They're probably all tinged with a little bit of bittersweetness, because I'm too cynical of a person, I guess, to have everything kind of like end all rosy-dozy completely. I don't want to get into a lot of spoilers, but I do want to give you guys an idea of what the endings may be like. I am going to be approaching them differently than the rest of the game. So I'll be showing you a little bit of footage of just one of the endings. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to go and be like totally spoiler free, then just stop the video right now. But this is only like one possibility out of I guess 12. So there's probably a good chance that it wouldn't align with your particular playthrough anyways. I have this script kind of bumped to the front of the project because I'm trying to test it a lot. There's not really like paths in these endings. It's gonna feel more like a kinetic novel during this last portion, so I don't even want to call it like a final chapter. It's really more just the epilogue. So I think that that should give you guys kind of an idea of what to expect for the epilogue. As you can see, I decided to go with a more traditional VN approach with just having stationary sprites on a background. I guess just to kind of switch things up a little bit for me. And also I thought it would be a more manageable workload for me to make completely unique endings that wouldn't need to share the same assets without making it a huge workload for me. I'm hoping that it's a good compromise. So I apologize if it seems a little bit like hodgepodge. I just felt that it was more important to have the endings be unique and for me to feel unconstrained with my storytelling. Without having to worry about like, oh, well, I could do this kind of an ending, but I don't want to have to make all these different sprites and animate all these different sprites. So yeah, I hope you look forward to it, and I hope to have some updates out soon, but I don't want to put out like some endings and not other endings. So it'll probably be a while before I have the finished routes completed, because I'm gonna wait until they are all completed, most likely before I release them. Well, thanks very much for tuning in to this update, and I hope that 2021 is a great year for you. And yeah, thanks again so much for supporting my project or taking an interest in my project. And as always, don't forget to enjoy the process. Bye.